Spirit of Nevada is proudly brought to you by Richard Harris Law Firm.
Today we're venturing out of Vegas to Pahrump to experience one of the most incredible ways to see a sunrise.
If you've ever looked up to the skies in the Las Vegas area and seen a hot air balloon floating by, there's a good chance it was piloted by Doug Campbell. He's been taking locals and visitors for breathtaking rides over southern Nevada for over 50 years.
I started flying balloons in Vegas back in the late 60s. Best way to see anywhere is from a hot air balloon, several thousand feet in the air.
After decades of flying in Vegas, Doug decided to relocate his business to Pahrump.
Vegas had built up so much, and every big open area we used to land in just was being developed. So I moved out here, bought a home out here. It's just a slower pace as far as living area, and as far as flying, it's wide open.
Now, Balloons Over Pahrump is one of the biggest attractions in this quaint small town, thanks to Doug and his son, Doug Jr., who decided to join in on the family business.
My son was born into the ballooning world, and he's been licensed now for several years. We've done a lot of adrenaline athlete stuff and stunts together. We know how each other flies balloons, so we're comfortable flying very, very close to each other.
Today, I'm getting a ride with Doug Jr., and it all starts at the crack of dawn as the crew preps the balloon for flight.
When we show up, it's completely disassembled because we have to fit it inside this thing when we're done with it. So in the morning, we just get it out, stretch it out, hook it all up. We start out with some fans blowing some cold air into it. Once it's nice and inflated, then we can add some heat to it, and that'll actually get it to stand up. And then we pilot you guys in and we go for a ride.
Typically, when you take one of these rides, how high do you go?
It's my goal to get over a mile high every flight just because we get a good view. Most balloon flights happen around 2,000 feet above the ground. So getting up to 5,000 feet is a little bit out of the ordinary. We are currently almost 2 miles in the air just because we can. We're not going anywhere. And we are at 11,600 feet above sea level right now.
Wow. And how high have you gone? What's your record?
My record is 13,750 feet, and that was only 2 days ago.
Wow.
But that was my highest in a balloon because I've never flown with oxygen, so.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
And how long is your typical balloon ride?
We usually try to fly for about an hour. If the landing availability is getting tight, we might land a little short, 45 minutes or so. If we're having a great flight and we've got a lot of options, we might carry on a little longer than an hour.
And what do you think is your favorite part about being on one of these rides?
It's a challenge. Every flight's different. The wind is different every day, so some days I can't come to 11,000 feet in the air, some days I can. And then when I come down to navigate to a good landing spot, I don't always have as many directions as other days. So it's just always fun to try to navigate and find a good landing spot and socialize with new people and share experiences and all that.
Look at that, easy landing.
Silky smooth.
Yeah.
After our ride, we stopped by one of Pahrump's local wineries for a special wine tasting and mini history lesson on the origins of ballooning, courtesy of Doug Sr.
Champagne and ballooning got their start together back in France in the late 1700s. Along the way, we picked up a balloonist's prayer. The prayer goes like this. It says, "The winds have welcomed you with softness. The sun has blessed you with his warm hands. You have flown so high and so well that God has joined you in laughter and set you gently down into the loving arms of Mother Earth."
Cheers!
Now that I've had a taste of Pahrump, I'll definitely be back. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the Spirit of Nevada.
Spirit of Nevada is proudly brought to you by Richard Harris Law Firm. For more information, visit richardharrislaw.com. Watch new episodes of Spirit of Nevada on the channels listed below.